Blaze, come on! Blaze! Blaze! Come on. I said I was sorry. I can't exactly help with what's going on if you don't even talk to me, because I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going or like where things are here exactly, because it's mostly water and I don't like do great with directions with that. Blaze? Come on, it's not... This isn't exactly gonna help anything. If you don't even talk to me, then... nothing's gonna change. It's kind of like my thing. It's like what I'm here for. I help people. You need help. Right?
I don't need any help.
Blaze!
I don't need anything from you.
Look, I'm sorry.
Leave me alone.
I'm sorry I laughed about the robot pirates thing.
It's not funny.
I know. It just kind of caught me a little off guard, because it's just because you built up to it a lot, and then it just sounded...
I have my reasons for that. Now leave me alone.
Thanks, Dark Spyro. Hey, Sonic, did Blaze go in her room? Yeah, I think this is also kind of Blaze's room. That's like a big place. Blaze! Thanks, Night Fury Lover. Blaze,
Go away!
Blaze, you have been at war for years. I don't think you can afford to be like this. Put your ego aside and let Sonic save your kingdom.
How is he supposed to save anything if he's going to be laughing? Now leave me alone!
I'm not gonna laugh anymore, okay? Blaze, come on! This is like... Weren't you like wishing somebody would just like show up out of nowhere and offer to help? Like that must have crossed your mind, right? Somebody who could like come and help with your problems, like, out of nowhere? Like, that's me. That's who I want to be.
You're just going to come along and help by laughing? I think I'd rather not have that sort of help. I wouldn't expect you to understand. Now, please leave. Don't make me explain
Blaze,
it.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm
Don't
sorry.
make me explain it.
I'm sorry I laughed about it. It's not funny. A lot of people are getting hurt, and I want to help. Thanks, Lost Shadow Lord Sonic. If Blaze isn't going to allow to help, can she at least send you back home?
Yes, I'll send you right back.
No,
I still have my device, you know.
No, I don't need to go back home.
Yes, you
Can't
do.
you use your
I don't...
emeralds anyway? You don't even need the thing Tails made.
It's faster that way, Father. Listen, I don't need to explain about Father.
Blaze, just let me help, and I'm not gonna leave if I know that all the people like here are in trouble and I can help. And I can help anybody in trouble.
Don't take it seriously.
Blaze, just even if you don't want to see me, just point me in the right direction. And thanks, Lajari. Blaze, don't reject Sonic. He needs this bad. I don't need to help people. It's what's right.
Needs.
It's the fact that you need help. That's the deal.
I don't anymore from you. Not from someone who won't take anything seriously.
I take this...
What part of war don't you understand?
Blaze, I was kind of doing a one-man army thing for 5 years. I kind of get it, okay?
I don't think you get anything.
Thanks, Lightning Tiger. Would you rather have help by more pirates, Arg?
That's the sort of joke you might make.
I don't make pirate jokes. They're not like a thing where I'm from. Thanks, Eclipse. Did the robot pirate steal the Sol emeralds from you?
Thanks, Sol. No.
Blaze, even if you don't want to see me, like, point me in the right direction, because I'm not going to leave if I can help people here.
You can't if you don't take things seriously. Now, please leave my quarters at once.
Blaze, helping people is what I'm here for, not like here in front of you, like here alive for.
You
That's
haven't a clue what's happened to me in all this time, and you don't seem to care.
Well, you could tell me if you wanna.
Why would I now? Just for you to laugh some more?
If you're upset about something, then I'm not gonna laugh.
I'm not telling you anything. Now leave.
Thanks, Ryax. Greetings, oh beautiful one. I am willing to assist you in your war. My swordsmanship, along with my magic and abilities, can aid you in battle.
Thank you. I appreciate the help. You can start whenever you like.
So
I'll gladly have
other
their
people's
help instead of
random
yours.
help is better than mine?
Yes, because at least they're not laughing at me.
I'm not laughing at you. I laughed about robot pirates for like a minute.
That's
Not
a
even.
long time to laugh.
That's not even.
A solid minute of laughing is a lot.
10 seconds.
It was definitely more than that.
Thanks.
You fell over laughing.
No. Okay, I didn't think it was like this serious, but it is.
It's very serious.
Thanks, Speedy. It's gonna be okay, Blaze.
No, it's not, and it never will be again. You don't understand.
Blaze, listen, if you don't want to see me, that's fine. But I'm not gonna leave if I'm gonna help first. I'm not just gonna leave, so...
Then leave my quarters.
Well, tell me where to go first, and I'll fix your problem.
Nobody knows where to go.
Well...
Didn't you listen to a word I said?
At least help me out a little, please. I am trying to help.
Why don't you help me out a little by being a little bit sensitive?
I'm trying to, like, get going with this.
You make everything about yourself and your ego. Everywhere you go.
What's the time to waste on this? You've been at it for 2 years. I don't want anybody to be at this for like 5 years like I was.
Oh, because you're the expert. Well, why don't you go and fix it right away all by yourself?
I mean, I'll try.
You shouldn't even need my help. Now leave
Well,
my quarters.
For your sake and everybody else's, I'm gonna try, but I at least want to know where to go.
I don't know. Now leave.
Do you have any idea? Like, anything that can help me? If you've been doing this for 2 years, then maybe you could help me out. Just tell me, like, anything that might be useful.
If I knew that, don't you think I'd be doing it myself?
Well, it's not like you can just know nothing about what you might, like, not or might want to do.
Are you going to read your letters, or are you going to stumble over your words some more?
Thanks, Night Fury Lover. I'm sorry to say this, Blaze, but I think you need to hear it. You are being a child. Is the well-being of others not worth pride? At this point, you are not being a princess. You are being a spoiled brat.
That is the most unreasonable thing I have ever heard in my life. Why would I want someone who laughs at the situation to take care of it?
If you're gonna be mad at me, be mad at me, but don't, like, push me away when I'm trying to help everybody here.
Ah, yes, because you could save everyone whenever, couldn't you? Why don't you right now?
Yeah,
if I knew what to do, I'd be doing it myself.
Look, I've found out that you can't always save everyone. Just more people than if you didn't help.
Why didn't you try that before?
Thanks, Lord Phantom. Blaze, prolonged exposure to war can cause a desensitization to it. While some get more sensitive, Sonic is former. Please don't take it to heart.
What about to grief?
I
don't suppose you understand that, do you?
No.
I don't suppose you understand that at all. And nor do I expect you to. Now please leave. I'm asking you nicely, please.
Please,
You've more letters to read. Read them and leave.
If you're really upset, then I'm not just gonna go.
I wouldn't expect you to understand. Now please, just read your messages. Don't be impolite.
Thanks, Lyra. Blaze, I made you a stone army, enchanted living golems from the island granite deposits. Just don't ask them existential questions. They fall apart.
Well, that's all well and good. Thank you.
Thanks, Sebastian. Hi, y'all. How was your night together?
There was no night together. What are they talking about?
I don't know. Ignore that. Thanks, Lost Shadow Lord. Hi, Blaze. There is a kettle and a pot.
Where? Not in my quarters.
I think that's like an expression thing. I don't know. Thanks, Bully McGuire. I missed the part where that's my problem.
Well, it seems you're aptly named, Mr. Bully.
When do you mean Mr. McGuire?
Then it would lose its meaning, wouldn't it, Sonic?
Maybe you should be called McGuire Bully.
I was being sardonic.
Is that, like, sarcastic?
Without the irony, yes.
Listen, Blaze, I'm not exactly anyone that close to me, but I've lost a lot of people along the way. So,
well, then you don't
talk to me.
understand at all. If it's not someone close to you, then you don't understand. I don't expect you to. Please, leave me alone.
Blaze, if it's about not...
You have another message.
Thanks, Vincent. Please don't cry, Blaze. Hugs for Blaze.
No, that won't help. Nothing can help. Nothing can bring someone back. Please, I don't want to talk about it. Don't make me.
You don't have to. Blaze, I did kind of say about how, I figured out you can't always save
No,
everyone.
you don't understand. This isn't about saving everyone. This isn't something you'd understand. If you did, you'd already know what I meant. Now, please.
It's not like I've got no clue. I had to choose thousands over hundreds. I've had to see
But
a
never
lot of terrible
someone close
things
to
happen
you.
to a lot of people.
But I've seen that all the same.
Thanks, CC Turles. Better than your planet being blown up. I feel like
two wrongs don't make a right, even.
somebody's
stumbling
worst
over my
day is like
words,
their worst day,
please.
man.
Please. Just leave. You're not helping anything here. There's nothing that can be done.
Thanks, Mini Tails. I feel like that's might be really insensitive to ask
What?
about your parents.
Not both of them. I miss her every day, Sonic. Every day.
You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to, but if
As long as you understand, this wasn't an accident. This was deliberate.
No, I've seen. I've gotten to know people who do stuff like that.
But you wouldn't understand yourself, nor would I want you to. No one deserves to feel it. Please. I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Thanks, Child of the Moon. So the Soul Dimension is where Captain Metal ran off to. No wonder he's been missing for so long. A shame you never brought Tails with you, Sonic. He could have located Captain by his transceiver. That is, if Cap hasn't removed it already.
He has. I'm sure of it, if there's a way to remove it.
Look, if you want to talk about something, then we could, or if you don't, we don't have to.
You have more letters.
Thanks, Dominic. If it's because of Silver, there's a good chance he's still in the future. You and Shadow both get disturbed easily when he's mentioned.
He's never coming back.
That's not exactly like a super known for sure thing.
He promised me if there was a way to find me again, he would, and he hasn't in over 2 years. That's why I stopped seeing everyone. I'm sorry. I miss him every day as well.
He might come back. I mean, it's not as if...
No, I've accepted it. I've accepted this won't work.
I guess
You just have to be alone.
2 years is
Over
It's a
2
long
years.
time. Maybe things don't have a chance if you don't see someone for years.
That's what I'm learning.
Thanks, Night Fury Lover. Blaze, if you're grieving, then the last thing you need to do is be alone. Even if someone doesn't understand, they can still help.
No, they can't. No, they can't.
Thanks, Ryax. I lost my father over 8 years ago. I understand.
I'm sorry.
It's not as if you've got no one.
But I don't have her. I don't have my silver. I never will again.
There's gonna be other people, and
You can't have two mothers. Can't replace her.
it's not as if she would have wanted you to, like, give up.
I'm not giving up.
Well,
Not. Just impossible to be happy without her.
thanks, Liam. I'm really sorry, Blaze. Sending you hugs.
I must pull myself together, find my composure. Apologies to everyone for seeing me this way. I try not to. Please, you have to understand this. It's not laughable.
I didn't know.
Well, now you do. Now you do.
Thanks, Child of the Moon. Blaze, you know Sylph can't control his power.
And I know he's not coming back. Things must have changed.
I guess no one actually knows how it works. So,
I certainly don't. I just know that too much time has passed.
maybe that's just like relationships. If you don't see someone for a few years, then you can't. It's not, like, gonna happen.
It's not that simple. I wouldn't expect you to understand it either.
Thanks, Lord Phantom. I think I understand the situation. You're still grieving, but the war keeps you from being able to process the pain. I've been down the road. Hugs.
I think that's precisely it. Thank you for your understanding.
Blaze,
Yes.
I'm sorry. I kind of snapped about chasing down your pirates and, like, trying to
It's not funny and it's not simple.
run after.
You must understand.
Can I go and take my bandages off in, like, a bathroom or something?
Yes,
I've had these on for, like, a while, and I think my broken bones are fine now.
Just go down there to the door on the left and take another left.
Thanks.
Oh, but not the first one, the one after. It's my wardrobe. Oh, he'll figure it out.
Blaze, how does your, like, clothes lead to a bathroom?
It doesn't take the next one after.
Okay. Blaze, that's shoes.
No, the one after that.
Okay, fine.
No, don't go into the wardrobe.
No, Blaze, that's jewelry.
No, you're still in the wardrobe. Out of that door.
Oh,
In the
okay,
one
no,
after it.
okay.
Hello, Scarlet. Thank you. Sorry for your loss, Your Highness. I understand the struggle of losing someone close. I lost my mother nearly 15 years ago. Now hang in there. You as well, Scarlet. My apologies. Anyway, we must think of a plan. It's no good to just mope. To be sad when there's still a job to be done and other lives in danger. It's not proper and it's not right, and I would like to apologise formally to all of you. You all deserve a better front from a leader. Must make a plan. Plan of action. If you can ever find the bathroom. Sonic? Did you find it?
Yeah, no, good as new.
What's the matter?
Where do I, like, put bandages that have been, like, on me for 2 weeks-ish?
Well, the servants will sort it.
And they're just kind of like, they're kind of nasty. I don't feel like people should have to, like, touch them other than me, right? It's like
It's their
generating
job.
your own socks.
Well, it's their job.
Speaking of socks, could they also wash my socks? Would that be okay? Or
Just go and call for service.
cool.
You'd never think he was raised royal himself, would you? As though he's not used to having servants. It's almost pitiful. Hello, ex-kid. Aw, Sonic, I love you. Well, congratulations for that. I'm doubtful he feels the same way about you, although who's to say? Perhaps he's lonely enough to consider that. He certainly seems desperate for some sort of attention. Hello, CC Turlers. My condolences, players. I've been there. Our planet was destroyed. I lost many things that day. I've gained many things over time. I even found other survivors like Chiva and Kamba. So if I can do it, so can you. Well, thank you for your support, and I apologize for whatever caused your disaster. Hello, Eclipse. Please, me and my dark arms would be more than willing to help you out with your robot problem, but only if you agree to give me and my kind a home of our own. If you agree, then I'll give you my aid. No. No, there's nothing more to consider, no. We don't need aliens here. Not after robot pirates. You're making a mockery of this kingdom.
Are people asking you for land?
Yes.
That's kind of expensive here. There's like hardly any.
But there's no need to say it like that.
What? I mean, it's like
There's still plenty to reconquer.
there's lots of water, mostly.
Believe me, there's still plenty we need to take back.
From the pirate robots.
Yes, that.
Thanks, Professor Neo. Blaze, I apologize. I offer my apologies for what your loss. I cannot imagine what you must be going through. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Though with this matter, there's simply nothing. Unless you know a way to completely rid my entire world of pirates.
Thanks, Lightning Tiger. Me and Sails are up to the task, Princess. What shall we do?
We need to try and locate them. Find a way to track them down.
Wow.
Speedy though you are, Sonic, I can't see your help being much help on water.
That might be my weak point.
It might
Just a
very
little.
well be the worst thing that could possibly happen. I don't know how we're to make a plan this way.
Thanks.
I appreciate your help, but what can you do?
Well, just, get me on a boat or a piece of land or anything, then, I'll take care of any robots you got. I mean, it's me, right? Come on.
We can try.
Blaze, you haven't been around, like, my place for a while. Like, the kind of stuff I've been dealing with, it's, like, way, way further than anything I think you've ever seen for robots.
Well, I don't think you know that for certain.
Thanks, Lyra. Blaze, I'm footing the bill for this. I created a gateway of lime and jade to invite a race from my realm. All war services paid. Diggity diggy hole.
Please reverse the diggy hole right now. Nobody wants a diggy hole. Please stop.
What are limes doing here? Like, I don't
They
think
mean limes-
limes are magic.
They mean limestone.
Well, there's no rocks made out of limes, Blaze. Come on.
No,
They're like
no,
green lemons. Come
no,
on.
Sonic, what are you... No, it's limestone. It's grey.
I
It's a
think
rock.
I think I would
a-
know if there were
Sonic,
lime
it's a
rocks.
rock. It's not a thing to do with the fruit. It's a rock.
A lime is a green lemon.
No, as in
I mean, yeah, sure.
no, lime scale.
They don't taste like lemons. I get it.
No,
They're like
no.
different.
Lime scale. Remember that in a bathroom, you get lime scale building up. Limestone, that sort of lime, not a lime for a tree.
I think bathrooms just like get like crud in the tiles and stuff.
What is crud?
I don't know, like mold and garbage and dried up stuff.
Lime scale.
I don't think limes have scales either. Are there like
It's
lime
nothing to
fishes?
do with the fruit.
But Blaze, okay, maybe it's different here.
It's
but
not to do
no,
with
Blaze,
the fruit.
maybe it's different here, and that's cool, but like where I am from, limes are like green lemons that taste kind of like lemons, but also different.
But they mean limestone.
Okay, but limes for me are like the green lemons.
I know that.
Like, I've seen like lemons when they're not ripe.
Sonic,
They
stop being-
all
please.
start green.
Please
but
stop being stupid. Please stop.
Actually,
being
how do you
stupid.
tell when a lime is ripe?
Please stop being stupid. Please, you're making a fool of yourself.
Okay, I'm ignorant for like the specific
Sonic, shut
blocks
up!
here. Okay. Okay, fine.
Read your messages.
Yeah, okay, fine, I will. Thanks, Last Shadow Lord. Sonic, explain what actually happened with Amy to Blaze.
What did?
There's nothing to explain.
What did anyway? Why don't you tell me
Nothing
that?
happened. There's nothing to explain.
I told you what happened to me.
Okay,
It's only fair, isn't it?
it's not exactly an incredible story, okay?
Nor was mine, and I told it anyway.
Well, it's not even important anyway. But fine. I got home and I found out Amy has a boyfriend. She didn't mention that before the end of the first date we went on after I got back, but
It's not that strange little mole boy, is it?
excuse me?
That little mole friend she had.
Dexter Paul the mole
That seems to ring a bell, yes, that one.
with the like green
Oh,
sweater?
no, sorry, I didn't know if it was him. They seemed to be close.
The fat guy?
He was rather chubby, yes.
Short?
Well, rather.
With the giant glasses?
Well, yes, they seem to be very thick.
The like not being mean 3 out of 10?
3 out of 10 what?
Come on, Blaze. Don't tell me people don't do that here. Come on.
I don't understand that part, but yes, I believe we're thinking of the same person. I'm sorry if it's not the right one.
No. So you met Dexter before you
Briefly.
stopped going.
Well, when I last went, they told me Amy was volunteering at a soup kitchen. She seemed to have this little friend.
Okay, yeah, that's the guy.
Oh, and that's...
Yeah, he's the guy who's not worth leaving for me. But whatever, right?
Well, then
I'm an adult. It's fine.
must say that her tastes have changed.
Look, they're happy together, and like I said, Blaze, maybe sometimes too much time has passed.
Well, good for her that she's found someone, as long as she's happy, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, it freed up a good-looking guy for somebody else, so it's just gonna be like more happy people in the world.
Well, don't hype yourself up.
Not me specifically, just like any other person who like would be more in Amy's league. Like, come on, it's not as if she's like on his level.
And I suppose you are.
Well, I'm like not terrible looking. Like, come
And
on.
I suppose you've decided all of a sudden you'd like her for yourself the moment someone else has her?
Actually, I was saving the world for 5 years, so I couldn't really like make a concrete decision on that.
And before?
I was a teenager before all that stuff happened. Things were different. Blaze, I wasn't exactly like the most mature kid. I grew up during the whole thing.
Well, it serves you right. Breaking her heart over and
Serves
over.
me right. Excuse me?
It serves you right. She doesn't want you anymore because you broke her heart over and over.
No,
You shouldn't be so surprised.
She's loyal to her boyfriend, and that's fine. Like, that's perfectly respectable, whatever. But, like...
She's not married, you know. She could just leave him, but she doesn't want to.
She's not that kind of person. Listen, I went on this, like, crazy dream quest before Christmas,
We're
and
going to have to
I know
agree
for
to
sure
disagree.
that Amy's, like, the kind of person who just doesn't leave people.
We're going to have to agree to disagree here. I believe you have a lot more messages to read. Would you like me to read them?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello, CC Tellers. Set a trap. Make an announcement about One Piece. What is this One Piece?
It's an anime.
What's that?
It's an anime.
What does that mean?
It's a cartoon. In Japan.
I don't think cartoons are going to help us. Hello,
It's a
Reboot.
cartoon
For
about-
you, Princess, I reboot each day. What does that mean?
That's like a computer thing.
Well, no wonder I don't understand. Please try and keep it to simple language. I say today you are brave. This is your haiku. Also, Sonic, do you think Blaze is cute? There is nothing cute about me.
I mean, she's not... Okay, I mean, like... maybe under like certain circumstances, under like expressing specific emotions at specific times.
We will be moving on from
Maybe,
this
but
immediately.
no.
Hello,
Obviously
Shadow
not,
Lord.
right?
Have you never heard of limestone? Google it. What does Google mean?
Like, I can't Google anything.
What does Google mean?
There are no satellites here. I can't Google stuff here, okay? I don't know how this stream is running, okay? I can't Google stuff right now.
What is Google?
Google. Blaze, I'm sure I showed you Google.
I don't remember Google.
Look, I know it's been years, but I'm sure somebody showed you Google.
What is it?
It's the thing you type in, you type in your question and it answers it.
The encyclopedia thing?
No, that's Wikipedia. Google is like Wikipedia, but less trustworthy.
No, you mean the encyclopedia thing, where you answer any question, and it automatically finds the right page for
That's the
you.
internet. The Google is how you go through the internet.
So it's the encyclopedia
No,
index.
it's like this. It's like the guy who
index.
searches the library for you.
Yes, it's an index.
Thanks, Lyra, Blaze. They're dwarves, siege weapons, Gromril, axe. No. Thanks,
No.
Child of the Moon. As a wayward citizen of Robo-Stan, Captain Metal must be found and brought back home by force if necessary. Despite what you might think, we have no desire to cause an international, let alone interdimensional conflict. Sonic, drag Cap back here and he'll be dealt with.
Wonderful news. Now that is something good. To know that once he's apprehended, he shall never return.
Blaze, I don't capture robots, okay? He's not going home, okay?
Well, whichever happens first.
Look, I'm not exactly... Listen, the last 5 years have taught me not to give robots second chances. Let's put it that way. Thanks, CC Turles. The One Piece isn't just an anime, it's a treasure that any pirate worth their salt would venture to find, so bait Captain Metal with the legend.
I just don't think that he believed that for a second.
Thanks, Lost Shadow Lord. Google is like a massive library place. No, the internet is the library. Google is the guy who goes to get your book in the library.
A librarian, then.
Yeah.
That's the word, Sonic, a librarian.
The library worker.
Sometimes I wonder if you even do know how to read at all.
Blaze, I
You
have been
certainly don't
reading.
use the ability.
I have been reading these messages the entire time we've been talking.
I think that's the only time you ever exercised the ability. When was the last time you read a book?
I don't read books.
Of course you don't.
What is that supposed to
When was
mean?
the last time you read more than one paragraph? When was the last time you did anything with words?
Blaze, I have been on the road eating garbage, like not in the like fast food way, in the like eating out of trash cans way, when I have like 5 minutes to myself for like 5 years. So I couldn't like sit down with a book.
This wouldn't happen if you learned how to take care of yourself, you know. Hello, Night Fury lover. Unfortunately, that is Amy. She believes one I love you is a lifetime commitment. Well, then surely she belongs to Sonic forever. People should stay together even if they don't love each other anymore, her words. Well, then again, surely she belongs with you forever.
No, Blaze, obviously stuff from being a kid doesn't count. Come on.
You weren't exactly a small child. As I recall, you were grown. Both of you.
I guess in height.
How old are you now?
Did you like forget or?
No, I'd like to hear it from you.
I'm 24.
And you say this disaster started 5 years ago for you?
Yeah.
That's not a child, Sonic.
No, that was towards the end of like my kind of like I was doing this cool like traveling around the world thing.
So being, of course, very grown up.
No, honestly, I feel like traveling for a gap year thing is kind of a teenager kid thing.
No, it's not. A
Kind of
child
caused me a lot of problems anyway.
running from responsibility tends to do that, you know.
Blaze, I don't have responsibilities. Unlike you, like for my stupid like tiny hometown, I'm the youngest anyway. So I don't.
Life is responsibility, Sonic.
Exactly. That's what I was saving the world for. I was the only one who could do it.
But you weren't. This is all in reference to Amy, and you've clearly lost her.
Blaze, there's.
And it's your own fault.
I didn't Okay. First off, I didn't really lose anything. Everyone I ever knew, like, didn't really want me back. Because, honestly, whatever, 5 years of not having someone around, like, you don't exactly keep saving a spot for them, like, in, like, your life stuff.
You want to know what I think? I think if you can't recognize your feelings for someone early on, then you're not really meant to be together at all.
Okay, yeah, good.
So
we
perhaps
agree.
you need to drop the attitude about this.
And you're telling me I'm wrong while I'm agreeing with you.
Then why are you looking at me like that?
Look.
You've more messages to read.
Thanks, Lord Phantom. Blaze, language is evolving faster than books. Bet you don't know what the words res, cringe, cook, and down bad mean in modern terminology.
I know what 2 of those words mean, and down bad individually.
Do you know what res is?
I don't believe so. Listen, you've more messages to read.
I'll show you later.
What?
No, that was like a joke for them. You're not going to get it. I'm sorry. Thanks, CC
How charming.
You were eating trash for 5 years. Wow, just what? Not
He
exclusively.
always eats trash exclusively.
Not exclusively. Thanks, Lyra. While they're
Didn't
here.
know what a turnip was.
Supply bear gets siege weapons? No. Thanks, Lightning Tiger. If Tails shows up here at all in the palace, let's keep a close eye on him so he can't even be trusted to not touch and break a magic tablet.
I don't think he's quite himself these days. I haven't seen him in a while, but it doesn't sound like he's doing any better.
His voice broke, so... I mean, we were talking about that. Thanks, Child of the Moon. You'll have to forgive Sonic's scatterbrain blaze. Being stranded in your world, he's probably going through caffeine withdrawal from lack of G Fuel, and his ADHD is probably acting up again.
Is that ghastly drink? I do remember that.
Yeah, well, listen, it's fine. It's fine.
Is everything you drink so frightfully sweet?
Listen, Blaze, you obviously, like, have medicine here, right? Like, that, it's not like there's no such thing as medicine here.
What are you trying to say?
Well, G Fuel, I take it and it helps with, like, my stuff.
It was clearly just a beverage.
No, listen.
It's a beverage.
No, it's full of caffeine, and caffeine makes me, like, work better.
But I'm sure we have such a thing somewhere here.
Do you have coffee?
Yes.
I hate coffee, but I'm gonna have to drink it, because I'm kind of losing my mind, actually.
And again, seek a servant.
Just, like, ask one of the koala dudes?
Yes, just go and ask for coffee, go. You'd never know he was raised a prince. It's as though he's no familiarity with servants whatsoever. They're there to service your needs. It's in the name. Please, now if any of you can come up with any plan to help track down a pirate who cannot be tracked down no matter what I do, please let me know your ideas. We must stay focused. We're getting so far off topic. We are talking about Amy of all people. Now, with no ill will towards her, I believe this is not important. I'm glad she's moved on, and that's the end of it. However unconventional her love interest is. Thank you, Reax, X-Reaper. I can convert both of you into nobodies. Your heartfelt pain will go away. No more sadness, hatred, grief. No emotional heart peace. I cannot be a nobody. I am a princess. I'm heir to the throne. Of course I wish I could just be no one and not important and not have all this responsibility, but it's not that simple. Hello, CC Turles. Use the One Piece, it'll work. For the last time, if I put some sort of advertisement out of having some special jewel, I don't think he's that foolish to fall for it. Will someone tell Sonic that you don't need to make the coffee yourself? It's the only way it could possibly be taking this long. There's a servant stationed outside my door. Hello, Liam Fitzgerald. Okay, Blaze, now you're being a jerk to Sonic. I never understood what that meant. Sonic says that a lot, and all his friends do. A jerk. To jerk is a movement, a jerky movement.
Okay, I have had, like, a ton of coffee.
That took a while. Did you drink a whole jug of it?
No, 2.
Good grief.
I am feeling way better.
Good grief. Are you alright?
I am... Listen, once it settles in, I'm gonna be, like, better than I've been in 2 weeks. Nature retreat stuff does not really work out without, like, something for me.
Well, whatever suits you, I suppose.
Honestly, I didn't like Adderall, but honestly, even that was better than nothing for 2 weeks. Thanks, Captain Metal.
What?
Catch me if you can, Princess.
Well, surely that wouldn't be him himself. That must be someone having a good laugh at our expense.
Thanks, Last Shadow Lord. Blaze, do you have chocolate? Because mocha might suit Nikki.
What?
That's like coffee with chocolate in it, I think.
I don't understand the question. We do have chocolate if you prefer.
No, I mean, I already had 2 jugs of coffee, so.
Yes, I should think you're quite full. Hello, Lyra. Blaze, the dwarves brought mead building fences. Send the dwarves back! We don't need any dwarves!
Whatever.
What good would their little legs be?
Thanks, Lord. Whoa, oh, no. No,
What?
no.
What good would their little legs be?
No, I don't think, no, Blaze.
What? They have little legs.
No, I don't
That's
think.
why they're short.
No, I feel like just, like, I feel like talking about that is, like, not the way to
It's
go.
not what?
No.
No what?
Maybe it's like different here because all the koalas are so short and like you're fine like treating them like second-class citizens or
They're
whatever.
servants, yes.
But maybe we shouldn't talk about wars like that.
Like what? Their little legs wouldn't be helpful.
Okay, yeah, we're moving on. Thanks, Lord Fana. If you don't know where they'll strike, their area denial is next best bet. Bleed them down ship by ship, bot by bot, till the enemy can't retaliate.
I wish we had the resources to do such a thing. Has anyone a better plan than that?
Thanks, Knife Fury Lover. To be a jerk is to be a mean
Yes,
person.
I understood that, but why do you say jerk? To jerk away from something is to move away quickly.
No, like being jerky is like being a dick.
No, jerky is moving about side to side. Quickly, jerking about.
No, okay, sure, but that's not...
No, but the etymology, it makes no sense. How did it come to pass that to jerk, which is a verb...
Well, you're not jerking if you're being a jerk.
How did this... It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Thanks, Just Alpha. First off, you both look lovely.
Thank you.
Thanks. Secondly, if you have a hard time focusing, Sonic going for a run actually helps. It also helps ease frustration, too.
Don't you think he does enough running?
I feel like if that was going to help, then I probably... Listen... I feel like maybe stimulants are the only thing that's going to help at this point. I'm pretty far gone.
Whatever works, Sonic. Hello again, Bully Maguire. What pearl of wisdom have you for us next? With great power comes greater respect, Princess. Well, that, I suppose, could technically be true, and I can't say that's bullying. Exactly.
Well, not necessarily. That's...
I'm still got my eye on you, Bully Maguire. Hello, Child of the Moon. Find what Cap really wants and bait him with it. He seems to want complete and utter world domination. How am I supposed to bait that?
Well, I mean, once you take out the ocean, I guess it's not that much world to dominate here, right? I mean...
What are you trying to say?
Lightening the mood?
Implying my kingdom is insignificantly small.
Okay,
is
no.
not lightening the
yeah,
mood.
no, okay, yeah. Thanks, Last Shadow Lord. A jerk will make you jerk away.
Is that where it comes from?
Maybe. That kind of makes sense.
Thank you, Digital Viper. Maybe Sonic could go undercover as a pirate. They're all robots! Every single one of them!
It can't be every single one. Like, wouldn't they, like, accept people who were not robots, like, for, like, more people?
Not that I've ever seen.
Well, how do they have so many? Where are they making them?
I don't know!
Have you tried, like,
If I knew
capturing
that
a robot
the
and,
first place, I'd attack.
like, poking around inside of it to find out stuff about it?
Well, listen, technically, if I were to do that, I wouldn't actually know what any of it was, and fire isn't very conducive to keeping things intact.
I'll help you get a robot. Maybe it'll be helpful. Thanks, Lightning Tiger. Perhaps Metal thinks you're hoarding the One Piece.
Well, we can't be hoarding the One Piece, as I've no clue what that even is.
Have you tried negotiating?
Well, no.
Have they told you what they want?
No, not really. It's really one attack after the other, and of course we're just at their mercy. We don't know where the hideout is.
Thanks, Child of the Moon. Play bait yourself, Blaze. You represent the power.
Well, I would, but my father wouldn't have it. Sonic, it's dire. He won't even let me use the emeralds.
Well, I mean, I guess it's kind of...
After everything that happened to Mother, he scarcely lets me do anything. This is what I'm up against, Sonic.
Blaze, did you ever tell him that you, like, used the emeralds or, like, lost them a few times?
That hardly seemed relevant.
I feel like maybe...
That would not
hey,
help.
I lost them a few times and I used them as...
Shush! That would not help my case. That would make it worse.
Aren't you, like, the only person who, like, knows how much you can actually use them in a fight?
Well, he knows. He used to have my position.
Can he still use them?
Well, technically, they're under my guard now. He hardly
They would
sees
still
it that
work
way.
if he used them, right?
Well, yes, of course, but he's never had to before.
Thanks, Last Shadow Lord. Where were the initial attacks?
On the beaches. And then at one of our castles, where Mother was. If it hadn't been for mine and Father's powers, then
Blaze,
we would have...
Blaze, I'm gonna fix this.
And she was powerless, and... Well, I don't know if everyone knows here.
Blaze, I'm gonna get this guy.
You're going to find him? It's something we haven't been able to do. And I certainly can't with my lack of power.
Thanks, Peak Trap. I know where the hideout is.
Then do say!
Okay, prove it. Listen, Blaze, I'm gonna get this guy. I'm gonna find him, and he's gonna be scrap.
Okay. I'd like to try with you.
Okay.
You don't understand. How would you describe my father the last time you saw him?
I don't think I ever, like, met him for, like, more than a second.
But when you did see him briefly, what sort of man did he seem to you?
Tall?
Tall, yes, and what else?
I don't think...
Stern?
Blaze, I don't think I said a word to him ever.
He did, don't you remember?
For a second?
Well, surely
Kind
you
of hard to
saw...
get a gauge on a guy when... Blaze, this was, like, 9 years ago.
Surely you saw how stern he is.
It's probably getting closer to 10 years ago.
Surely you remember how imposing and stern he is. And he's only become a much worse version of that. But I agree, we need to bring the fight to these pirates. It's just a matter of slipping away from Father.
What? I mean, obviously you can leave. You found me on that other island.
Well, yes, I can whenever he says I may.
Oh my god. What's he gonna do to stop you? He can't...
He's the king.
Blaze, you're pretty fast. I don't think he could, like...
I cannot disobey the king. He's not only my father.
Okay, just run out.
I am his subject.
Okay, that's a little weird. Kind of reminds me of... Listen, that talk kind of reminds me of my mom. Please, no.
What do you mean, please, no? It's the truth.
All that, like, subject before family stuff, like, that's...
That is the way it works.
It doesn't have to be, but nobody's ever listened to me on that, so why would
Well,
they
just because
start
you've
now?
no respect doesn't mean I haven't any.
Please. You haven't met my family, okay? We're not
Not real royals, so I'm learning. Hello,
not close
lightning
like you.
tiger. Negotiations may not work. Captain Metal will likely turn your palace inside out. The One Piece, no matter what you tell him. Yes, I'm sure. If he were even to fall for something in the first place that was so foolish.
Thanks, CC Turles. I literally have metal in the pirate Discord group. I'll type it out. It's over, guys. Princess Blaze found the One Piece. She's the queen of pirates now. I don't make the rules, guys. She found it. It's over.
Well, if that works, I shall... I don't know. Eat my own hair.
Thanks, Pikatrap. The base is near the coast between the rocks.
Oh, well, very precise.
Oh, wow,
Then how helpful.
Thousands of islands covered in coast. Wow, who would have thought?
Yes, what help? Thank you so much.
Thanks, Professor Neo. If I know how my brother thinks pirates respect the art of parley and a pirate code, I suggest a guile and diplomatic approach. Lure him in with promises of annexation and then strike.
Oh, we haven't tried that before. We always assumed they had no honor.
You haven't tried lying to him for even once?
Not in the sense of him having any honor, no. Where would we leave the message? Well, this other robot appears to know this robot, and perhaps he's onto something.
Well... Blaze, if you wanted to go, like, back over to my place...
What is the pirate code?
I don't know. Find a pirate to ask.
Well, he knows the pirate code. He put it in quotation marks.
Look, if they're all robots, then maybe we should go back to my place and get a
I'm
robot.
not going there.
It's like, you're not even, like, leaving...
I can't.
We could just go into my...
No, it won't help. Why don't you go back? If you find an answer, then bring it to me.
Blaze, if I leave without a way back, then thanks, Lyra. Blaze, the lags, dwarves have a book of grudges.
All I said was they had little legs.
No, Blaze.
Do they not have little legs?
No.
Excuse
Blaze,
me.
no.
They have little legs.
No, Blaze, no.
Do they not?
No, Blaze, you really gotta
No,
stop.
do you believe
Blaze,
that-
you really gotta stop.
Do you believe dwarfs
No,
have long legs?
listen.
Are we aware that both of us at the same time that dwarfs have little
No,
legs?
listen, Blaze.
Dwarfs they have little legs.
No, listen, Blaze. My dad accidentally walked once because he's so short he fit in there, and he's explained to me they don't. You can't just like make fun of people for being short.
I'm not making fun. I'm saying their little
No,
legs
like
wouldn't be much
my
use.
dad explained to me like he's fine with it, but like most little people don't like being made fun of for being short. That's like
I'm not making fun.
no, but like
I'm
you
not.
don't have to bring it up every single time.
They brought it up.
That's like people
They
like
brought it
no,
up.
that's like bringing up
It was-
you being a cat or something every single time.
That's fine
I mean,
if it's in context, and it was.
no, but like unnecessarily.
What did I do wrong? No, listen.
No,
You don't-
never mind.
Never mind
No, we'll
what?
forget about it. And we
All
don't have.
right, I'll
No, let's
stop.
not talk about. Let's not talk about people being short.
Then why don't you just go back home and find the answers?
Blaze, if I leave now, like the little thing that Tails had for getting here is kind of busted. I think.
Well, take mine. Don't they work opposite ways?
No, he explained that there was one for you and one for me, and like they don't like they're not the
Well,
same.
then get him to make another.
No, that might take a while. Thanks, Lord Phantom. You're about to have a dwarf problem if you say that.
I'll stop saying they have little legs, despite the fact that they have little legs.
Okay, well, if you say, I'll stop saying.
I thought we both agreed we didn't want the dwarfs here.
Okay, yes, we agree that, but boys, you don't have to make it you don't have to like bring everything back to people having short legs.
The last time they keep on bringing it up, I'm not.
No, just stop talking about it.
I'm not talking about anything. It doesn't take.
Blaze!
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Sonic, don't say anything. Don't say anything. Coming, father!
Come.
Sonic, go hide. Hide.
Like in
Hide, just go, hide!
in the closet or the
Anywhere.
shoes?
The shoes.
Fine.
Coming, father, coming!